I know, I'm not Ray, but don't worry, she's fine. It's just the Chinese New Year holiday, so she's not back yet. But the good news is you get me. I'm Rory, and I'm here to talk to you about news and stuff. Let's go. So we'll start today's ICYMI off with some good news. The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, or better known as MCMC, has released a joint warning together with the Royal Malaysian Police against the spreading of fake news, especially around the Wuhan coronavirus. They would like to remind everyone that the spreading of fake information and news is chargeable under Section 505 of the Penal Code, which carries a fine and/or a jail sentence of up to 2 years. Offenders can also be charged under Section 223 of the Communications and Multimedia Act, which carries a maximum fine of 100,000 ringgit and/or jail term of up to 1 year. This comes following the rampant rise of fake reports, which includes a claim that somebody died from the Wuhan virus after eating mandarin oranges. There were also reports surrounding airline Malindo Air and how they were allegedly bringing in Wuhan tourists who were fleeing the virus, as well as one more report, which was fake by the way, that claimed that the Melaka Mahkota Hospital was turning away visitors. Now, all of these stories have since been debunked, which just shows you how important it is to always check your information before you share that news. Next up, we've got some smartphone news. So some new information about Samsung's brand new Galaxy Note 10 Lite has just dropped, as a local website Android has just published a report which claims that the smartphone will be priced at 2,299 ringgit. Now, we have no way of verifying this information just yet because Samsung Malaysia has not published any official information about this price tag, so take this with a grain of salt. In case you're unfamiliar, Samsung's Galaxy Note 10 Lite is this interesting in-between device that's powered by their Exynos 9810 processor, which you'll find in their Galaxy Note 9, as well as a triple camera setup at the back, with all 3 cameras being 12 megapixel cameras. Now, I had the chance to give this smartphone a quick hands-on when I saw it at CES, so definitely check that video out if you want to hear my full thoughts on that smartphone. Then, in an interesting turn of events, Motorola just published a new video about how to care for their brand new smartphone, the Motorola RAZR. Now, I don't remember exactly the last time somebody published a video about how to care for your smartphone, because I think we all know the general rule of thumb lah. But in case you don't, a good place to start is, as hard as it may be, try not to hit your smartphone with a hammer. Now, the video contained a lot of the usual stuff, like if you happen to get any water on it, quickly wipe it off, fold it before you keep it into your pocket, and keep away from sharp objects because the screen is a little bit soft. But then the interesting thing comes when the video actually says that the Motorola RAZR is meant to bend, so bumps and lumps are normal. What an interesting way to put something like this. I don't think I've ever heard bumps and lumps being described as normal on a tech product before, but I guess we're in 2020, right? Anyway, there's still no new information on if or when the smartphone will come into Malaysia, so I guess for now the best thing we can do is just keep our fingers crossed. And just before we go, let me leave you with a fun little Easter egg that you can try with Netflix this Lunar New Year. If you type 888 into the search bar and hit search, Netflix will serve you up with a collection of classic CNY movies, including stuff like Kung Fu Hustle and God of Gamblers. But you know what's missing in Malaysia? Shaolin Soccer. Come on, Netflix, let's get on that! Small disclaimer though, this only works in Malaysia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Vietnam. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any of our future updates. You can also like us on Facebook, but our home will always be at soyachinchao.com. In case you want to watch that Note 10 Lite and S10 Lite hands-on video that I was talking about earlier, you can click this box up here, and there'll also be a really awesome video down here. But that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Ray will be back next week, so tomorrow you will be seeing Nick. Okay, bye-bye.